Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, or you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking, I'll just go away and then I'll be back when we go to another commercial, and you'll hear me say the same thing over and over. So it's not our fault. It's just the best way for us to keep the peace, because we're peacekeepers here on Fat Guy Radio Show, and so yeah, that's where we are, and that's why this is going on. So now I'm like you, just waiting for you know the show to come back on or to start or wherever we are in the middle of the program, and you got some nice stuff there at your house, or wherever you are. Kind of cool. Just hanging out here in video streaming land. That's me. Show's gonna start, eventually here. Seen any good movies lately? I don't know if that's even appropriate. Um, I'm gonna go check and see if the show started, and then I'll be right back. I'll just stay there. I'm gonna go check and see where the guys are, and then come back and probably say the same thing that I said because this pre-recorded video will repeat itself. But I'll be back. Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is It's the most wonderful time of the year. With those carolers singing and something is ringing my faces of fear. It's the most wonderful time of the tears.
Ears? Says your face is a fear.
There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting.
I was gonna roast them, but I guess we're toasting them.
And caroling out in the snow. Take it, DA.
Big fluffy ass boy.
There'll be kids trick-or-treating and parents retreating, wishing turkey and hot cocoa and snow. It's the most
wonderful time of the year. Welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show, everybody, everywhere. Lady K is upset she can't see my face. Lady K, it's Halloween, sweetie. And we
Plus, you don't want to see that.
You know what, Lady K? I will tell you this. I can't feel my face. Wait, how does this all go? I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. Yeah, Lady K, I can't feel my face.
That's a stroke.
Thank you, DA.
Raise your right hand. Smile. I was doing the stroke test.
Yep, that's a stroke. All right, everybody, welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show. Happy Halloween to all of you that are joining us on the live stream and those of you that are downloading the replay. We are doing what radio people really shouldn't do, wear costumes. And this year, we've gone with Masquerade Mask. So I'm not Corey. I am actually dressed up as DA. DA, who are you dressed up as?
I guess I'm dressed up as D-Tay.
And D-Tay, who are you dressed up as?
I am dressed up as a black man.
There you go. So, D-Tay is here in full costume, bad credit report, and kids running around all over the place. And DA is over there just probably shoving girls into his pocket. So,
F them kids.
so it is our Masquerade Fat Guy Radio Show special. Boys, I got a list over here. D-Tay, I know how much you love lists. You love
I
it?
love Liz.
All right, we've got the top grossing horror films of all time. Top grossing horror films of all time. I think we'll just do the top 10 that they, or the top 5 that they have listed here. No, we're gonna go 10. You want to go 10, Da?
Yeah, let's do 10.
I'm
And
good.
I'm anticipating I haven't seen 7 of them.
7 of them?
No, let's make it 8.
Okay, 8. All right, so number 10, The Grudge.
Never heard of it.
Never
I've
heard-
seen it.
Hey, really? Grudge,
And I don't
2014.
even like horror films.
Never heard of it.
You're not a horror film person?
I hate them.
Really?
But I've seen that one.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one, The
That's
Grudge.
the one with the little Asian chick. It's like, try my noodles. Try my noodles.
I do like pho. Maybe I'll check it out.
It's faux. The film earned $110 million when it was in the theater in 2000.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
110 million?
Is that good? I mean, they're smashing like 800 million these days.
I have
Oh, no,
no
that
idea.
was the sound she made when you didn't try her noodles.
Oh,
The Nun, 2018.
No.
I didn't see
don't-
that one either. That was when I saw the promos for that one. When I saw the hand scraping the wall and the wall bleeding, I was out.
the wall was bleeding.
Yeah.
Was that one? I just thought it was too political for me. I don't get into religion like that.
Because it's a nun.
Because it's The Nun. Well,
Us better be on this list. I know.
you
that.
know what? None of us had that one on our list. The Ring, 2002.
I've seen The Ring.
The Ring.
I've seen that one too.
Yeah. Only
That's-
because of the hype.
Well, that's the one when the horse wanted to go swimming, right?
Next.
All right. The Ring.
You don't
I'm
remember-
sorry.
You don't remember that scene?
I don't remember that scene.
They're on the ferry and the horse goes crazy and jumps off the ferry and gets cut up in the bottom of the rotors of the ferry.
Yo, I haven't seen The Ring.
Okay. Well,
I would
the
have
Nun.
loved that.
Back up to the Nun.
That's the 7 days, right? You're gonna die in.
Yeah,
7
well, they get the
days.
phone call.
Yeah, that's a scene from there.
And then the little white girl crawls out the TV.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a horse scene.
I don't remember that. I remember the horse scene from, what is it, The Godfather? When they chopped the head off and put it in the bed.
Same concept. They both wanted to go swimming.
Yep.
Fishes.
The Nun grossed $117
I
million
thought we were on the ring now.
in 2008. I backed up because I never
Oh.
mentioned how much it grossed. The Ring grossed $129
That's
million
it?
in 2002.
That was
That's
a
it.
popular ass movie.
That's it. 129 million.
I know I'll probably never see 120 million. Hopefully I do.
29. That's almost 130 million.
Mm.
All right, what's the next one?
I'll never see it again. The Conjuring 2013 grossed $137 million.
I've seen that one.
Haven't seen it.
You've seen The Conjuring?
I have. And you know what's so funny is that movie was really good, and it created a whole franchise.
Mhm.
Because then after that, you got The Conjuring 2 with the same family.
Right.
And
So
then-
you're saying they conjured up another movie?
Not only that, but there was a scene in the movie where they talk about this doll called Annabelle. And they created that whole
that's what
another series.
Annabelle.
It all started with that Conjuring movie.
Ah,
And that was
makes
about because that was
sense.
about this box
Uh-huh.
and everything. This girl getting possessed by this box and whatnot. It was
Uh-huh.
a good movie.
So
And I
where
don't-
does the bell factor in?
what bell?
It's called And a Bell.
It's Annabelle, you horse's ass. Jesus
You got me. I was like,
Christ.
and the bell.
And
Ring
the bell.
Okay, LL Cool J, I see you. Ring the bell.
This one,
Hey.
this movie grossed $140 million,
Okay.
and I'm rounding down. $140 million. The Blair Witch Project in 1999.
That movie was. I have yet to see that one, but I remember that movie was groundbreaking.
At the time, it was
Because
groundbreaking.
it really brought in that it brought in shaky cam for like the first time.
And I do love me some shaky cam.
I like
You had
shaky
the shaky
cam.
cam. It also took the whole approach which a lot of movies started doing recently.
Cloverfield.
Well, no. The whole approach of we're no longer. It's no longer like we're telling you the story. It's like, hey, you're watching us live this story.
Yes.
Like if it really was happening now.
If you really think about it, that was the first vlog.
Yeah,
I would agree,
Yeah.
but it also was groundbreaking for Cloverfield.
it was.
To do
'Cause-
that whole shaky cam. And it was horrible. And it also gave us a reason to look into our cell phones with snot in our nose.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
the only reason why I knew that movie was because of
This scary movie.
yeah, scary movie.
Same here.
Yeah. What Lies Beneath in 2000 in the year 2000 grossed $155 million.
Nope. Haven't seen it.
Never
The
seen
year
it either.
2000.
Yeah. What Lies Beneath
I
year
don't know that.
2000.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that I didn't see that one either. I'm not a big horror
And
movie fan.
I felt like that was the one about the catacombs underneath the Vatican or something like that, or some city out in Italy.
I
For
think
someone
Paris.
that doesn't like horror films, you do know a lot of details about it, which is cool.
He knows a lot of details about random stuff.
I do,
Useless
but I-
random knowledge.
but I don't like horror films.
Okay. Number 4, most highest grossing horror films of all time. Number 4, It Chapter 2. That came out just this year, grossed $195 million so far.
Yeah.
195. That's the clown with the red balloon, right? Isn't
The
it?
second
Yeah.
one.
The second one.
Well, so I like how they did that, where they took the original and chopped it up into 2.
Because the original was basically 2 movies.
It was, and but honestly, like that's how a lot of those old school long movies were. Because Scarface was 2 movies.
Scarface was stupid long.
It came out on 2 VHSs.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't fit it all on one.
Yep.
And then when DVDs first came out, it came out on 2 DVDs.
2 dividends that you
Yeah.
could order from Amazon and they'd ship it to you in 7 days.
I know we're talking about horror, but Scarface, a lot of that crap could have been cut.
Nah.
A lot of that crap.
You
could have been
needed
cut.
every single one of those montages. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. How am I supposed to know that he was making so much money without that montage where he buys a tiger?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that. How would I was supposed to know his best friend was secretly sleeping with his sister without the montage? Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen Scarface, you're about like 30 years too late to.
I think it
right
came
now.
out like 1980.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like
Yeah.
30 years. I'm 30.
Scarface wasn't considered a horror film, was it?
It could have been.
Yeah. Let's see if it shows up on this list. Number 3. I'm going to give you the gross amount and see if you can guess the movie.
Okay.
$232 million.
Oh,
And here's the hint, and this is probably going to give it away. It came out in 1973.
ooh, 1973.
1973.
I just know that in the top 3, The Shining is there somewhere.
The Shining.
I don't think it's The Shining though.
It's called The Shining.
I think The
But-
Shining came out like 1980.
Oh, Shaman. I don't know.
You're such a nag.
I don't
you
know.
know that?
I don't know when the first Child Play came out.
Nah, Chucky was like 90s, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. When was the first? When was the first Jason?
Oh, Halloween.
No, well that's not Jason.
I know, but it's probably Halloween.
Lady
I would
K
say
off the Twitter.
Friday the 13th.
Lady K off the Twitter registers in Amityville Horror.
Nah.
Ooh,
That's a really good
that's
guess.
actually a really
No,
good guess.
It's
because
Halloween.
They even did a remake with Ryan Reynolds, I believe.
Yeah, Amityville Horror. The Exorcist.
Ah, The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, 1973, grossed 232.
That's a real good one.
million.
Another good guess would have been Carrie.
Is The Exorcist a horror film though?
It is.
Yes.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it's more like a documentary because they really do that stuff.
Yeah, but that one wasn't like the horror film / documentary, The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
The power of
Ah,
Christ
true.
compels
This
you.
one was actually literally just The Exorcist.
The power of Christ compels you.
The first question I have is, how old was that girl that was playing the girl?
4,
She was probably like
28.
because you know that scene where she was on
Oh,
all fours
come on.
and she was saying "F me" and the P.
No.
Oh, I was interested.
She was.
I was like,
Wow.
with the head turning like that.
Wow. I thought when she was.
I just want to make sure.
I thought she was just prepping us for the 2016 presidential election.
Jeffrey Epstein was murdered.
So what was number 2?
Number 2, this came out in 1999, grossed $294 million,
Ooh, 1999.
and they're
That-
classifying it as one of the most iconic horror films of the 90s.
What? Wild Wild West?
No. Now that one actually might be. Oh. Is it Freddy vs. Jason?
No, sorry.
Alien vs Predator.
No, I'm sorry.
Is
It's
it
not.
one of the Child's Play?
It is not.
1999. I don't know.
Halloween H2O.
No, The Sixth Sense.
That ain't no horror
That
film.
is not, that's not a horror film.
They're classifying it as one of the most iconic horror films because,
That's
hey,
a suspense thriller.
I see dead people.
And that one did get me. I did not know until the end.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Bruce Willis was the ghost the whole time.
And he was a great actor.
I actually saw that movie with my dad and my family in theaters, and they made fun of me because I had a hide behind the magic hand.
Oh, did you cry?
No, I hid behind.
Oh, there's
were you
magic
scared?
hand.
I was.
Please tell me you peed a little bit.
No.
Damn it.
See, I wasn't scared when I first saw it. I was just confused on why Bruce Willis's wife was such a bitch.
Because he was dead.
Now, what movie were you looking for in the top 10 or in
The
the top
Shannon.
3?
Shannon,
Okay.
it's number 1.
Well, this is number 1, and it grossed $327 million.
The Shining.
It, 2017.
Shut up. It is the number 1.
It is number 1 grossing.
And I hate that they don't
Halloween
even
movie.
call it Chapter 1. Because it really makes it so hard when you look for it. Because you have it, the Tim Curry, which is the best it of all time.
Right.
I don't care what anyone says.
Steph Curry's dad killed that movie.
And just to go back for Lady K, Amityville Horror came in at 17, released in 1979, and grossed only $86 million.
I'm looking up the Shannon right now.
I'm going down the list to find it right now. And Annabelle was a movie within itself, but you're right, it was based off The Conjuring.
That's
And
what I
when they
said.
released Annabelle by herself in 2014, she grossed $84 million.
I am appalled.
And hold on, I'm trying to find it. 'cause
You're
I'm
not
sure-
going to find it.
I'm sure it's on the list. I've got 50 of the type, 50 top. Why is it? Why am I not going to find it on the
Like
list?
what? Like go to like number 30 and tell me what that gross
Number
is.
30 is Final Destination,
And how much did it gross?
$66 million.
The Shining,
The Shannon.
the Shannon cost $19 million to make and went to
Uh-huh.
earn $47 million.
Really?
Yeah,
And is that one of your top?
I would think that's one of the scariest movies I've seen.
One of the scariest movies that you've seen.
Mhm.
It just shows that you've got your sights set too low. Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to 79 countries with over 750,000 downloads worldwide, heard by the best fanatics. Oh, you know what? My thing's not even plugged in.
Yay!
I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that right now. Thank you, DA. This is what happens when you don't help me.
Got you. I just helped you. I did the sound
You didn't
effect.
even plug it in when I first got here.
That's your job.
Live from Arizona with over 750,000 downloads, heard by the best fanatics. Welcome to Arizona's home for hot talk radio. This is Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm your host, Corey Blaze, joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
Doug the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And absentia, my little brother, DJ Lil D.
Yeah, buddy.
Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. Comment on YouTube Live. Tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. You're also welcome to get at us in the DMs. Search Fat Guy Radio Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And folks, I want to tell you about Target.
Target.
Not only is Target the 8th largest retailer in the United States, and they offer free 2-day shipping for hundreds of thousands of items, but I love Target. It's so easy to shop Target too. The way that I like to do it is I click the Target banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. I do all my ordering, then go and pick it up. I consider that like a half and half shopping experience. Half online ordering, half in-store shopping. The part that I like to eliminate is the crowd, because Target is so popular and offers such great deals, especially around the holidays. The easier it is, the better it is for me. So I work that half and half method. So you gotta love Target. And remember, Target, expect more, pay less, is all about Target. So welcome to the show. Whoa, 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 everybody. Happy Halloween. Or for those of you that have a little too much extra Jesus, happy fall.
Yeah, what do they call this?
Harvest.
Harvest. Yeah.
Happy Harvest Festival.
I thought it was Hallow's Eve.
No.
Yeah, church folk don't call it that. I went to one church service on Halloween, and I didn't go back.
It was called Trunk or Treat.
Nah, it wasn't that fancy.
All the Lutheran churches up the street from my house are hosting Trunk or Treat. They were out and about canvassing the neighborhood all this week and all last weekend about their trunk or treat. Bring your kids out to trunk or treat. And I thought to myself, myself said, I could just put some candy in the trunk of my car and just lock my kid in there myself. Why do I got to go to your church to have my kid get candy out of a stranger's car trunk?
So they can say they did something to their friends at school the next day.
Yeah, but the thing is like church folks are the main ones tampering with the candy, aren't they?
Yeah, they be trying to put their sacramental wine and their juices. And I believe one church trunk or treat that I went to, they weren't even giving out candy. They were giving out some of those reusable communion crackers.
Ooh, those are delicious.
They are delicious, especially when you smear a little peanut butter on them.
I saw a meme the other day.
He said, take up this. It is my body. And don't forget to add some mud.
I put it on my eyes and I could see.
I saw a meme the other day. It had Buddha at the top.
Buddha?
It said, do not do drugs. It had, what's the middle one for the...
Krishna.
Not Krishna, black one. Muslim.
Muhammad
in the middle saying, don't drink.
I thought you were gonna, I thought the guest was Leslie Jones.
The black one.
The black one.
Leslie Jones.
And then it had Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
On the bottom with red eyes glowing.
Hallelujah.
He looked ill. And it said, my blood is wine, bitch.
That is not okay.
It was hilarious. Is that not Christianity?
That's Christianity, because his blood
is the
wine.
Take of my body is the bread.
Yeah, which is broken for you.
Which is broken for you.
Yes, this due
Drink of the blood.
This due in remembrance of me. I can't tell you how many church tables I have seen with "do this in remembrance of me" etched in the front of it.
Yep.
And you couldn't touch that table in the church neither if you
No.
weren't wearing one of them robes that came out that dark room in the back.
Did they do that other stuff where they have like the deacon wives come and take the white thing off of it and neatly fold it?
Yeah, they put the for those of you that never been to the Negress Church of God in Christ,
And this is in hour 3.
tackle and bake shirt. Yeah, you go to communion on first Sunday, and it's always some churches. The church that I grew up in had it as a third service of the day. You had your 8 a.m. service, you had your 11 a.m. service, then you had to come back at 5 for communion. But you really didn't get to eat communion until somewhere around 9, because the choir had to get up, then the secondary choir, then the third dairy choir, and then the fourth dairy choir. Then the cows got up with their dairy choir.
I was wondering, are we at a dairy farm? How many dairy choirs you singing?
Had a whole lot of second and third and fourth dairy choir. Then they had
2% songs.
Then they had sermon part 1, shout. Sermon part 2, shout. Benediction, shout. Sermon part 3, shout. Benediction part 2, then communion. And you were hoping and praying that Sister Watermelon did not get up there and have to remove that white cloth, because every time she touched the white cloth at the communion table that read, "Do this as remembrance of me," she fall out under the Spirit, and now all we got to do is now we got to shout again.
Yeah. After you cover her with that white cloth that was on the
No,
side.
you got to go get the ivory cloth to cover.
Nah,
if
I
you
covered her with the white one.
If you took that white cloth off the communion table and covered up somebody and fell out under the Holy Spirit, Mother Mooka Mama over in the corner is going to come out her hair and her shoes over to you to tell you to go back in the back in that little linen closet that's got the broom and the ivory sheets. You get one of them and cover up Sister Watermelon who didn't fall out. Don't cover her up with ivory.
And I hope Sister Watermelon wearing panties, because if not, she going to be exposed for a couple minutes.
She is wearing panties. Why do you think she fell out? Because she wanted everybody in the church to see her.
Or not.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was holidays at the Baptist Church.
that was our Halloween deep dive.
Literally. But happy Halloween to all of you out there. And for those of you that are offended by me saying happy Halloween, get over yourself.
Yeah,
It's just a flipping holiday.
Yeah,
it's just another day on the calendar, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not up at the top of South Mountain roasting marshmallows and casting spells.
That we know of.
Until after the show.
We can definitely do that.
But we're here on Halloween night, literally live, doing the show live on Halloween night. And I think that's pretty cool. And we're in a masquerade mask.
Yeah,
no one knows who we are except for our names that appear in this corner.
Oh, you read that? The names look good, bro.
Thank you.
You be working.
That's Lil D.
Those are handwritten calligraphy.
Yeah, with my feet.
Is that what calligraphy stands for?
It's a style.
Oh.
It's a style of writing.
It's
a style of writing.
It's like pumpernickel bread.
Leave me alone about my pumpernickel.
I love pumpernickel.
All right. On the other side of this, I have a question.
I have an answer.
I'm asking for a friend. That's all I'll say. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. On the other side of this is Fat Guy Radio Show. I can't wait. All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. Oh, man, folks, I got to tell you, there's this place called Home Depot. Let me tell you about Home Depot, folks. Oh, my gosh, Home Depot. If you have something to do around the house, like upgrade a sink, or you want to switch over to those energy-saving light bulbs or something of that nature, you know what I'm saying? You want to do something like that? Home Depot is definitely that place. They also have pliers.
Pliers.
They have pliers.
Plies, the rapper?
They have pliers. I know that for myself that they have pliers. But they are more than just a construction company. Home Depot online is way more than hammers and nails. How about HD TVs? Or TV wall mounts, portable fireplaces are starting to chill down out there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm even wearing long sleeves, and it's not just because I'm trying to hide my fat arms. It's because it's a little chilly. And Home Depot has portable fireplaces. Ladies and gentlemen, Home Depot is all that and more. So, when you're in the market for any level of improvement, think Home Depot. Home Depot, more saving, more doing at the Home Depot. All right, welcome back to the show. Whoa. Gentlemen, you know I'm normally the person that is not the one that seeks advice. But because I can normally answer it myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, human studies, psychology major. Weird flex.
Very weird.
That's okay. But I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you did something to a friend
Mm-hmm.
that upset them, yet they never told you they were upset and just started treating you differently, are they right?
Yes.
How so?
A lot of people cannot communicate their feelings and how they feel. So, since you noticed they felt differently, it's upon you to inquire, hey, did I say something or do something to harm how you feel?
Okay. That's an interesting viewpoint on it. DT, what say you? If you did something as to a friend that upset them, yet they never told you that they were upset, and I'm not talking about something like really, really egregious. I'm just talking about that you did something that just kind of like peeved them off, but not something that would, you know, cause a friendship to be ruined.
Like you called a kid ugly or something.
Just passively, or you made a joke that didn't land, and
you,
they just
you make a lot of those.
I do all the time, and you know what? If people were courteous, they'd laugh anyway. But if they just, you know, if it's just something that wasn't
That shot at me.
that egregious, and they just took offense to it, but they never said anything to you, but then they just started treating you differently. And I'm not saying treating you bad or, you know, being horribly rude to you. I'm just saying that they just seem a little different than they were before.
The dynamic has changed.
And you can feel that something's different, but you can't really tie it to one particular situation because it was never brought to the forefront of your mind. What say you, DT?
I don't know, honestly, because there's so many things that can go into this. If the person doesn't tell you, then how are you supposed to correct the behavior? So they're wrong for not helping you correct the behavior. And as DA said, that if you're noticing this, you can take it upon yourself to ask. But honestly, if you're okay with how like the switch happened, if you're saying, okay, it's not that big of a switch, like I realize we're not at that same level anymore. Maybe that person's just changing.
True.
That's fine. It's not a big deal. Then, no, you don't have to go out and seek that answer. But if it like totally switches the dynamic of the like relationship, friendship, or whatever, then yeah, they're wrong for not telling you. And if you do inquire, I feel they are obligated to tell you because you obviously want to get that friendship relationship back to the level it was.
Okay. So if I can see where both of you are coming from. DA, yes, there are people that maybe don't know how to express themselves, but if they don't know how to express themselves, then don't you think that it should be something that they don't react to as well?
No, because we're humans. We're going to react.
So they can be angry and not say anything about it because they can't
eloquently express themselves.
Yes, or maybe they feel like what they're angry about isn't worth expressing because it shouldn't be that big of a deal, yet it is to them.
But they're expressing it, though, are they not? By changing the dynamics of the friendship.
They're expressing it to themselves, and they're probably changing the dynamic to express it to you.
See, I can see it both ways. I can see where how can you be in the wrong if you never know that you did something wrong? And then I could also see where somebody may not be comfortable or someone may not possess the skill sets to be able to express themselves to someone that they look up to or that they admire or someone that, is just a friend. I can see both ways.
Okay.
And when I was asked this question the other day, I was like, I literally gave them both answers because it's true. It could be someone that can't express themselves, but they can't express themselves verbally, but they can't express themselves physically, and that's the standoffishness that you feel, the dynamic of the friendship changing. And then on the flip side of it, I mean, hell, if you don't know that you did something wrong, is it really wrong?
Yes.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
If you don't know you did something wrong or to offend someone, and I hate to use that word offend because we use it too much, if you did something to somebody and I see what DT was saying where I say, okay, well, that person's just changing, but in actuality, it's not that person changing. It's the fact that they took offense to what you did or what you said, and they're just not comfortable explaining it to you, so now they have an attitude slightly towards you.
This just happened actually recently. I follow basketball. Go Lakers. Kevin Durant.
What part of LA are you from?
Phoenix. So
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me get it. Let me get the bandwagon to Studio B. Bandwagon to Studio G.
Why? I pulled up in it.
Yeah, you did.
You
wrote it in on.
So Kevin Durant was saying that, how he felt the dynamic of the Warriors change, and they asked him, "Hey, did that have anything to do with what Draymond was when you guys got into that shouting match early last year?" And he said, "Absolutely."
Really?
When Draymond said, "We don't need you. We've won without you." So Kevin Durant took that to heart. And he said at that moment he made up his mind he was going to leave, and that's a whole season that he was brewing on that. And the GM told Draymond Green to apologize, and he said, "No, I'm not going to apologize because I meant what I." So Draymond meant what he said because, hey, we don't need you. We've won without you. That's a factual statement. But it hurt Kevin Durant to hear that because he just wants to be, part of the boys.
But they were both aware of how each other felt, though.
Yeah,
it wasn't a dynamic where someone wasn't aware.
Well, Draymond wasn't aware of how serious Kevin Durant took it. I'm pretty sure Draymond was like, "Oh, I said it. He'll get over it," but he never got over it.
What you're saying.
But the thing is like at the same time he knew that was wrong. Like when you when you literally insult somebody, that's an insult. It's facts. It's facts by all accounts.
Yeah.
It is facts. But you are hurting that man's pride, and you are shouting, and you said that in spite, and you said that to hurt in the moment.
But maybe he doesn't know that.
He
I can't
said
say
it
what
to hurt.
but I can't say that. Hey,
So if I
it's
come
a
here,
fact though.
it is a
We've
fact.
won
Just like
without you.
just
We
like I
don't
tell
need
you all the
past the ball.
Just like I tell you all the time, mic technique. Watch your mic technique, and I'm gonna shut your mic off. And I say this to help you learn to get on your mic technique. But if I said, "Hey, we can replace you. We've done this show without you."
You literally said that.
Like, and I'm saying that to hurt you. Now you have a thicker skin than Kevin Durant, obviously, because I do say that in jest, but also to make sure that you stay on mic. But at the same time, like I know the weight of those words, and I know that if you didn't have the skin you have, and I saw the dynamic starting to change, that hey, maybe what I said was wrong.
Okay.
Now that being said, he's a grown ass man, so
Grown
he knows.
ass man,
We're both grown ass men. We're both as old as them.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But now in Corey's thing is like if I've done something incidentally that you took offense to that I did not know. So let's say I have you over for dinner, right? You love meatloaf, right? Now, this is how
For sake of the story,
all hypothetical.
I love meatloaf.
But your mama made meatloaf a certain way where she cut the ends off.
Oh,
Right?
This is an old biblical. Okay.
And I didn't cut the ends off because my pan is big enough.
Ah.
And so I didn't cut the ends off. And you're like, how dare he not cut the ends
His
off?
pan overfloweth.
He didn't cut the ends off. I'm offended because this isn't how meatloaf is supposed to be made. You're supposed to cut the ends off. And so, like, you start treating me differently after that dinner. And I'm like, what did I do to offend him? And it's because I didn't cut the ends off. But in my eyes, that wasn't offensive, but you took offense to that. That's what Corey's saying. Am I wrong for not cutting off the ends?
You should have asked me how I want my meatloaf.
I see what you're saying, DT.
Did I get the gist
You
of your
got
story
you
right?
got the gist 100%, and both of you are correct in your responses because it's literally almost verbatim what I responded to it. So the second situation.
What about cutting ends off a meatloaf?
I do. You don't cut the ends off of meatloaf.
Verbatim.
Well, only thing that we can learn, talk about this. The only thing we can, the takeaway is, DT's pan is big enough. So the
My pan overflowed.
there you go. Write that down. The second situation is this, and this is really interesting because everybody knows my stance on marriage.
I don't.
Don't get married.
Okay.
I
now know.
And the I say it quite often, not to get married, but relationships are one thing. Here's a situation, and follow me with it, if you will, boys. Relationships. This is what you guys love. There is a place, a business. Oh, you know what? Let me give you a hypothetical.
Okay.
Gym. Okay? This way you know it ain't got nothing to do with me.
LA Fitness.
Okay? Let's call it LA Fitness. All right?
There's some bad honeys in LA Fitness.
Let's just say that you've been going to a gym for a while, and you see a nice little honey in the gym. Okay? And she works there. She works at the gym. She's one of the little people that do whatever it's supposed to do when you walk into the gym.
Okay,
What do they
she's
do?
poor.
Okay.
She's poor. What do they do when you walk into the gym? Don't they have to check your ID or something?
Not at LA Fitness.
No.
They just sit there text messaging as I badge
scan your
myself
tag.
in.
They scan your tag. Okay, so when you walk into the gym and they scan your toe tag, she's that toe tag scanner girl. Okay? And so you see her, you go back and forth, and you've been going there, let's say, probably about a year or so.
I've been consistent.
What if you went ahead and shot your shoot or shot your
Yeah.
what is it?
If you shot your shot.
If you shot your shot
Yeah.
and she turns you down, would you continue to go to that location as a gym, or would you think that by her turning you down would pretty much you would be too embarrassed to continue going, or do you just not care and you just keep rolling them bones, even though you took the time to invest in garnering her attention? That's the key here. Invest it in garnering her attention, meaning that for a year, you would make special way to get her attention. You would make special conversation to engage her, but you never took it to that level of saying, hey, would you like going out with me or joining me for coffee? So you made an investment of time into this person, into your girl, the LA Fitness chick, and you finally shoot your shot, and it ricochets off and hits some redhead on the treadmill. Do you continue to go to that gym, or do you switch locations because you might feel that it's somebody that you don't want to encounter? Ite.
Well, first of all, if I'm going to this gym, it's probably the closest gym to my house.
Okay.
That being said,
He's getting into variables. There's variables to this.
Yes.
Okay,
That being
I
said-
want to hear the variables.
that being said, if the reason me going to this gym was out of convenience, I'm not gonna change that for this girl. Also, I look at it this way: when you shoot your shot, you have to remember there's always a chance to get rejected. So you've had a life without this girl. You're hoping that you can have some sort of time of connection with this girl together.
Okay.
But if she blocks the hell out of your shot, there is life after this girl.
Now, let me stop you real quick. When I might be using the shoot your shot in the wrong context.
Like you sent her a D pic?
No, not because I know that some people say shoot your shot, meaning that you try to
What's
to
up?
Richard,
I'm feeling you.
you
my
try
name.
to Richard her down. Is what some people
Shoot
your
your
shot.
Shoot
To
your
me,
shot,
is basically saying,
Let me
hey,
get your number.
would you
Yeah,
like
hey,
to go
let's-
out for coffee?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
What-
So
what I- what
that's
I'm-
the
yeah,
context
yeah,
I'm
and
using.
and that's what I'm saying. It's
Okay,
like
all right.
You've lived a life without talking to this girl. Like you lived a life where you just talk to her as a friend level, and now you're trying to see if there's like some romantic connection there. So you're trying to see if you can take her out, right?
Okay. You are so innocent in the mind.
How-
Is that how guys think?
That's how I think. I'm
But
like,
you're not all guys. I've known some desperate people. They've envisioned themselves with this woman. They've already married them. They've
Now see,
named their
that's
kids.
dangerous, Da.
But I'm just saying.
That's illusions of grandeur
But
right there.
yeah, it's
that's
illusions.
a problem,
So-
man.
and then they go and say, "I want to get your number. Like I want to get to know you." And she
But
says,
then they've reached.
No.
When you get to that point, you're in the creepy factor at that point.
"Well, I'm just saying, there's levels to this."
well,
Continue.
if you're on that level, then you're probably going to still go to that. If you're on that creepy level, you're
Mhm.
probably still going to go to that gym because now you're envisioning yourself stalking her, and you're probably going to murder her and put her in a meat locker somewhere, and then make love to her lifeless corpse. I don't know. Is this the way these people think?
Well,
I don't know.
Yes, but you have to find a big enough pan because if she's like the meatloaf, you have to cut off her arms and her legs to fit her in the pan.
That'd be a good place to go to break right there. It was interesting. And you know me, I'm a relationship person, but I'm also a fearful of, or I try to tell people, just don't get married. Be in a relationship, live in sin. Just don't get married. Protect your future, protect your financial well-being by not getting married. Live in sin like Lady K and I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. We'll be right back on the other side of this. You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. All right, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. Okay, folks, let me tell you this right now. Son of a bitch, listen to my face.
I'm listening.
Afterburn. It's our bonus show. I'm telling you this right now. I cannot get into the minutia of why, but it is we are now in peril.
He said manure.
Minutia. We are
He
now
did say manure.
in peril desire to grow our Afterburn subscriptions. I can't. I wish I could, and someday I will. I can't go into the details as to why. But really, if you're listening to this free show, it's $3 a month. You don't even notice that it's gone. $3 a month, and you get to hear us. No commercials, no commercial or audio dropouts like our YouTube experience. When you get Afterburn, you get everything we have. You don't get a little playback video that's pre-recorded of me telling you that we can't play any audio. No, you get everything we hear in our heads, you hear in your heads.
Sounds fun.
Everything. And you get to see it for $8 a month, and you get it through our elite Facebook group.
Visuals.
Along with additional content.
Additional.
Content that comes up, folks, look,
That means more.
I'm not begging you, but I'm begging you.
He's on his knees.
There's some big F's going on,
Uh-oh.
Giant manure.
and you guys have got to support us, please, through Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Get a subscription. I guarantee you won't be let down.
You won't regret it.
All right, welcome back to the show. Well, real quick before I get into the fact that I'm really, really old, I want to give a shout out to my GCU Arena Media team. The other day, the GCU basketball season started, and besides this show, besides cooking and besides my work with the Suns organization and the NBA, GCU is my top 5 happy places. And I was leaving the house yesterday to go to the first exhibition game, which we won by, like, I want to say 3,000 points.
What high school
Nice.
team did you play?
We didn't play a high school team, and if you're trying to make a slide at my GCU, I will come out of this masquerade mask, come over there, and introduce my foot to your face. So
And then you're fired.
I was leaving for the arena yesterday, and before I walked out of the house, I told myself, I said, you know what? I've been waiting since March for this moment.
Aw.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
just that exciting. And and a lot of people, when I've gushed about GCU on this show before, they're like, oh, well, they pay you to be there.
No.
I've done quite a few things at GCU that did not result in a paycheck.
Mhm.
That's how much I believe in that organization and how much I love that organization.
Not only that, I believe you spent a portion of your paycheck to take a road trip with one mocha cup to go out to San Diego just to watch GCU.
Just to support them.
I didn't get invited.
Didn't get paid for that. So it's not about that. But shout out to the GCU Arena Media team. These kids are such an immensely talented group of kids. They really, really are. And they all have their little itty bitty personalities. And it's just so great. And I love, you guys know, I love being around creative people. And these little kids, they run up and they show me their little video projects, and they run up and they show me their projects that they're working on and all these other little things. And then I have my little mentor session with them before the season starts. And it's just amazing. And I mean, they really just, they tug at your heart. They get you in the heart because there's, the kids in this group they're just sponges.
Yeah.
And they just want to absorb and learn as much as you can pour into them. And, being the contractor, if you will, for the media team, if they ripped up my contract right now, I would probably find some way to get back in there outside of a contract. I mean, you can keep your money. I just want to be a part, and I want to see them. And being at GCU for so long, I have seen freshmen come in to this team and then graduate, and you just see the evolution of this person's mind just explode. And it's phenomenal to watch because you only have them for about 4 years. And I've been with GCU, I want to say, going on 8 years or so.
I didn't know it was that long.
It's been a while. The second year that they opened up that arena. And I think it's been more than 8 years because Coach Murley just celebrated his 8th year, and I was there with the coach prior to him.
Oh, wow.
So I was there the second year the new arena opened. So I want to say somewhere around 8-9 years. But it's just amazing to see these little lives. And then I've got my 3 little guys that I have to kind of shout out. There are 3 gentlemen that are on the media team, and they all fight to work with me at times. It's so funny, and they bust each other's balls when they do get to work with me, and the other ones don't. So just want to shout out my boy Peyton, who we call Pepe.
Okay.
Okay.
Pay. And then
Hey.
my boy Kyle, we're called Dirks. This is just his last name.
Oh.
What up, Dirks?
And then we got Zach, who we call the shot sniper.
Where's it at, Zach?
The reason why we call it the shot sniper is because if he's on camera and you're a second late from getting the shot for the director, he's gonna get it before you. So we call him the shot sniper. So I just love those kids. They keep me in stitches. They're so much fun to be around. But Peyton, Kyle, and Zach, shout out to you guys. Love you so much. All right.
Can I give a shout out?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? It's a shout out segment here, everybody.
I would be remiss if, as a team, because we forgot to do it last week.
What do we do?
Last Thursday's show was actually the former intern, the new intern's birthday. And I dropped the ball. I was supposed to remind everyone.
Oh, that's horrible.
So I kind of want to just give a happy birthday shout out to the final intern, the former intern.
Yeah, we got to give him the traditional Fat Guy Radio Show birthday song. Now, DA, I don't know if you remember this or not. We wrote it down on your first day. It was on your contract on the back side of the napkin. And when we sing this for the formerly now the intern, return of the intern, then then lost the internship. When you sing this happy birthday, you really got to give it everything.
Everything you got.
I mean, you got to put. I know you're not a big singer, but really put everything you have behind it.
I am a big singer, just not the crap that you want to sing.
Right from the diaphragm.
Right from your diaphragm.
My diaphragm is in my nuts, so let's get
We'll go from there because mine is from my soul.
All right, from your nut soul diaphragm.
All right.
A one. You can really ruin a bit so successfully.
At least I don't ruin a lot.
A one, a two, a three. All right, so happy birthday, intern, former intern. While we're doing the birthdays, damn it, I'm old, and I forget birthdays. It's so sad, dudes. I see I made that plurk. There's two of yous. Actually, with this mask on, I'm seeing four of you, but that's not the case. At least it looks good for TV.
Are you about to shout out my son who celebrated his 1 month birthday?
I didn't know you had a kid. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. My stolen kid, Aiden, literally had to send me a text message this last week to remind me that it was my other stolen kid, his brother Dominic's birthday. I'm old.
Yeah.
I can't remember this stuff, and for some reason, it's not in my phone.
I was going to say, if only there was some technology.
How dare you,
to remind
sir?
things.
How dare you?
Like, maybe that technology can have, like, applications on it.
And then, I just...
to remind us.
I hate you so much. I'm old. I can't remember these things. You know how much stuff is going on in this cranial of mine?
A lot of food.
Lots and lots of food.
To program it.
You only got to remember it once.
Yeah, but if you forget it that one time, it is not programmed.
Now, for the record, I did have it programmed in my phone and somehow just got swiped out and left or whatnot. So this is what I'm going to do. At the last week of every month, the last show of every month, I'm just going to bring up my Facebook page and just shout everybody out for the upcoming month and just get it over with.
Oh, for the next month.
For the upcoming month.
Okay.
Upcoming month. Spell that.
I don't think it works like that. UPCOMIN.
How is it not going to work like that?
Because, like, you don't say, hey, your birthday is this month, happy birthday.
No, I'm going to shout them out individually.
Yeah, but do it on the day of their birthday.
I can't do that. I'm too old. I can't remember, man. I'm forgetting my kid's birthday. I don't even know how old AJ is anymore. What is he, 40?
I thought so.
Thank you,
I thought so.
Thank you, DT. All right, so here we go.
Did not react to that.
Me neither.
Threw me off.
All right, so I'm just gonna give them all up right now, DA. That's not a problem.
Well, give it up for
I'm just gonna go
like Cardi B.
60. I've been undercharging. Here's the thing. All right, so happy birthday to my friend Michael Reed. Your birthday is November 5th.
How old is he gonna be?
I don't know.
It says ages, doesn't it?
Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it does. Paul King. I don't even know if we real friends, but you on my Facebook. So happy birthday. Your birthday is on the 5th of November too.
Okay.
This is go get me in the clear, DA. All right, let me see who else we got coming up. And if you got a crazy name on your Facebook, that's what I'm calling you.
Shinda.
All right. It's Zia Kapara. Her birthday is on November 8th. Happy birthday to you.
What sign are
The
the
eighth.
Libras? Or the Libras?
I don't know. Do not enter. Number Amy. Like my stolen kid's mama. Her birthday is on the 8th.
Number Amy.
Number Amy. Happy
favorite
birthday.
number.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, Little D's lady. We
Uh-oh.
literally call her lady. Little D's lady is celebrating her birthday on November 9th. Happy birthday to you. Chanel Caston on November 11th. Happy birthday. My mama Bonita's birthday is on November 17th. Now, this is Mama Bonita.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm mentioning her on the show. But I know good damn well I best to call her ass on the 17th, or I will get a knock at my front door. And when I open it, all I'm going to see is a chunkler coming towards my face.
So
Ooh.
put it in your phone right now.
It's already in the phone.
Yeah,
It's on the Facebook.
it's on the phone too. All right. Oh, Mama Bonita got 2 Facebook pages. Here we go.
Older people usually have like
I
5.
don't even know who you are, Agni Pinky.
You don't even know who Agly Pinky is?
I have-
I know Agly Pinky.
You know who that is?
Yeah, that's an Agly Pinky.
Oh, Agly Pinky, happy birthday on November 19th. I got this one. I'm going to take it now. Good friend Ryan Scott, happy birthday on November 22nd.
Aw.
Trevor Clay, his birthday is on November 25th, the day before, was that Thanksgiving?
Sure.
Thank you. Chris Strong, his birthday is on November 26th. My stolen son Aiden's birthday is on November 28th. And Todd Moore, creator
Oh,
of the
Thanksgiving.
Play-A-Pod app, which prominently features Fat Guy Radio Show. His birthday is on November 30th. So that covers me for November. Everyone else can lick it, pinch it, and curl it.
Just so you know,
Yes.
Aiden's birthday is on Thanksgiving this year. So remember that.
When is Thanksgiving?
The 28th this year.
Damn it.
Remember, it's the 4th Thursday.
So I got to eat turkey and cake now? Wait a minute. He 18. We don't have to do nothing for him no more.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
Get him a
Don't-
hooker.
It's going to be, because you're going to be in the hustle and bustle of cooking me dinner. So,
Yeah, that's true. I have to prioritize.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Scorpio and Sagittarius.
I don't know those seasonings.
It's the seasons of November of the horoscopes.
I thought the seasons of November was pumpkin.
Nah.
That's another thing that
Sweet potato.
I have myself a week. This is another thing. We were going to be wearing our masquerade masks. We got our Fat Guy Radio Show beautiful masquerade graphics up there. Thank you, Corey, for all that beautiful work that you did on our live feed. I wanted to also make you guys a spice cake that had like a pumpkin. Okay, I'm glad I did because D-Take's shaking his head.
You ain't never smoked spice?
I went to 3 different stores trying to find them
out of
agreements.
apples, not out of cakes.
I went to 3 different stores trying to find them agreements to go in that damn cake, and I couldn't find none of them. And one of them was a boxed ingredient.
You know what's crazy?
You?
What was it, cake mix?
Christopher Columbus went to like 5 different countries to get spices.
You know what's even crazier?
Huh?
Christopher
Oh,
Columbus
I'm sorry. You want to try that again?
You know what's even crazier?
What?
Christopher.
Okay, he can't even do it 3 times. It's a 3-fer. It's like the Phoenix Suns under the bench, under the basket, trying to get a rebound.
That ain't
This
funny.
is your 3rd
They've been
attempt.
winning.
Go for it. Oh, I love my sons. They do it amazing right now.
You know what else is funny?
What?
Christopher Columbus had to go to 7 different continents to find one he liked.
Was it worth it?
It was.
It was worth it, wasn't it? All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. Happy birthday to everybody in November. That's, oh my God, that's on my Facebook page. This is what you, that right there, what you just did, DA, is because you're fat. That's a fat
Yeah,
guy move.
I
You
agree.
broke technology trying to get at that Halloween bag of candy.
There's no more left Twix.
As long as there's some Snickers and some M&M peanut M&Ms, I'm good.
I found one.
All right, we'll talk Halloween candy on the other side of this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this. Happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. DA, did you get the candy that you wanted?
I'm gonna get more, but yes.
What kind of candy do you go for around this time of year? Because this is a fat guy's dream time of year. Because all the candies are this big and you don't feel guilty about throwing like 50 of them down your gullet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is like a fat guy's dream time of year. And all of you fat dudes, hear my words, what I say out my mouth right now. Tomorrow is Fat Guy Black Friday. You want to know why?
Facts.
Because all this damn candy's going to be 50% off tomorrow. Sure, the chocolate's going to be a little white.
Nah.
But you gonna eat it anyway, fat dude.
White chocolate's a good chocolate.
Fat dude, you gonna eat it. White chocolate is good. That's what I am. I'm white chocolate.
No, you're not.
What is your go-to candies? It just not necessarily just for Halloween, but do you have a sweet tooth, DA?
Oh, I have a big sweet tooth.
Okay, what do you feel?
I stay with like 5 cavities.
What do you feel your sweet tooth with?
Reese's Cups.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
How do you feel about the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups that they have coming out that have like Reese's candies in it or whatever those little candies
They're
are?
actually really overrated.
Really?
Like with the Reese's Pieces in them.
Oh, okay.
They're overrated. Like, get them separate.
Really? Okay, all right.
His DJ broke.
Well, he's not laughing on mic, so it's clearly not something that we need to discuss.
He said, I stay with 5 cavities. Like when one heals up, I go ahead and call it a new one. I stay with 5. I got 5 on it.
And all that trouble didn't do it.
I got 5 on it. Staying with those cavities.
I got 5 on it.
Yeah, you know I got that plaque.
I got 5 on it.
Homie, let's go half on the side.
Of M&M's.
That's gonna get us a copyright infringement letter from YouTube. All right, DA, what do you put in there to fill your cavity?
I just want to say, you're corny dog over there. You can harmonize. What are you doing? You should be making R&B like songs or something.
I am over here talking into the internet currently.
Man. Anyways,
Thank you.
Twix.
Twix is a go-to candy?
Yeah, I love Twix.
Okay.
And more recently, those little Oreo knockoff Twix. Have you seen these things?
No, do share.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of these.
It has the Oreo filling. You know the white cream that's in the Oreos?
I'm familiar with white cream.
So it's hard and coated in chocolate. And then
I don't know why all these jokes are like just hitting me more and more today.
Because we funny today.
and they crumble Oreo on top of it.
I'm sorry, what was that? How does your
They
crumble looks like a
crumble
spider?
Oreo. It's Halloween, man.
That's not crumble.
What's crumble?
This is crumble.
No, that's sachet.
Sachets.
What the hell is
What
sachet?
is this the RuPaul drag show?
I
Like,
guess
sachet
so.
away.
Sachet Fronte. Look at my Olay.
See, he knows what sachet is. He ain't
does.
slit.
He does.
Oh, you camp right now.
Never said I didn't. So you you spider crumble.
Yeah. Well, I don't do it. The people at Nabisco or whoever the hell makes Oreos do it.
Nabisco.
And honestly, that's about it. You know, I used to really love what's the toffee one?
Oh, I know. Wait, I know. Toffee.
No. I think he's talking about Heath Bar.
Heath bars, bro. I still get down that Heath bar
You
ice cream.
really do. I have never seen you. I didn't know that this was going to get him that excited. Now we know.
I love candy.
I know what to talk about now to engage him in the damn show. Is candy. I didn't realize you had such a sweet tooth.
Video games.
No.
I was gonna say, okay, I'm a chill.
What else? Candy.
Basically video games.
Candy, you boo. I'm
Yeah.
trying. It's Halloween candy.
Also
so you got the
Rolos.
Rolos. Oh, you are just asking for filling removal.
I just told you. Look, no.
He
Peep
stays
it.
for 5 cavities.
No, peep it.
forgot.
I make this
Wait,
candy. I'm gonna
what
bring
is
it in.
What peeps too?
Ew, I hate peeps.
Peeps? Well, you just told me to peep it.
No, I said peep it.
That's a candy.
What I do with the Rolos though?
You roll them up and you smoke them.
Get a bag of pretzels, right?
What?
Okay, I'm already liking where this is going.
You like where this is going?
I love Rolos.
I don't hear you clucking, big chicken.
Put the Rolo on top of the pretzel. Put it on a pan.
Okay.
Put it in the oven on broil. for about 5 minutes.
And then the Rolo melts.
The Rolo melts
over the caramel.
over the pretzel and the caramel. You pull it out and you hastily put, wait for it, some nuts on it.
So you pull out and you put nuts on it.
Preferably a walnut.
Sounds like my Saturday night.
Yeah, sounds like
Preferably a walnut. You could put a
2
peanut.
hours from now.
You could put any kind of nut. I prefer a walnut because they're nice and big. And then you press it down. When it gets hard and you eat those.
So you put a single nut.
Yeah, you just put one nut on it.
See, I like to spread the nut.
You can spread the nut. You can crumble the nut. Crumble the
I was the only one in this room trying to be an adult about this conversation.
I'm being an adult.
No,
I'm telling you
weren't.
all the
You
candy
were talking
I like.
about pulling it out and putting only one nut on it.
No, that's how you make it. I will make it one of these days because they're fire.
Don't do it.
Ooh.
They're
Don't bring
fire.
it in.
Hold
Don't
up.
bring. I'm not eating it.
I'll eat it. Bring it in for bring it in for the Thanksgiving show.
Okay, deal.
Now, speaking of the Thanksgiving show, do we need to revisit the pies for 2019?
I mean,
Do we do pies again? But do you have, DT, another pie in your repertoire?
all I have is the chocolate pecan pie.
Nah, well, the answer is no.
That's I told you this, but I think the last time I did it with the regular way, right? I haven't done it with the cinnamon roll crust.
Oh, yeah, that was the other. And now that you have a real kitchen, there's a possibility, because DT ain't homeless no more.
Yeah.
There is, yeah, he's living in my basement. There is a possibility that you will actually be able to do it properly.
Yeah.
Now, I'm telling you right now, because AK-47 didn't hurt my feelings about these damn Essie videos, she said she liked these over my bougie videos.
I told
she
you you
called
bougie
them
as hell.
bougie. That's called high-end production. So you know what? So we don't do any more bougie videos for AK-47.
Mhm.
We ain't live streaming the making of these pies. We just
Nah.
make them and bring them in. So here's the thing. We got to bring somebody else in other than DA to judge him, because DA has the palate of someone with 5 cavities.
I have a refined palate.
Your palate is covered with chocolate.
I feel like we should bring an impartial party.
Yes.
Someone that we-
doesn't know me and someone that doesn't know you.
Yes.
Someone that is neutral.
Yes, and the pies need to be sliced before and plated before,
Right.
and they just brought in.
See, the thing is that anybody that I know is going to be partial to me, but if we can find someone that is, but maybe, because he knows me, but he doesn't know, he knows me, but he doesn't know me,
Mhm.
maybe my aforementioned GCU Arena Media Director
Ooh.
will come in.
Yes.
And-
Because he knows you in the capacity of what you do for GCU.
Right. He doesn't know
know
me.
about your culinary skills. He doesn't know any of that stuff.
Well, he knows of it, but he doesn't know it. And he doesn't know the horsassery that is my true life
Yeah.
behind these microphones.
I love it.
Horse assery.
Maybe I should ask him. Maybe he lives all the way in Gilbert.
It's not that far.
He's not gonna drive out here to the studio, and he sure as hell ain't gonna drive up to my house
Just for some pie.
just for some pie.
Unless it's yo pie.
Okay, so we got to find somebody else that. Okay, what about the White Knight's girlfriend?
Ooh, because we both know her. She doesn't know my culinary skills.
She doesn't know. Well, she doesn't know my culinary skills. She has the same knowledge of my culinary skills as my GCU media director does.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, and she is in the North Phoenix area, not too far from the studio, and not too far from my house, wherever we decide to do.
You should ask her to bring some pie so we can eat some of her pie too.
I wouldn't mind eating her pie.
Yeah, nobody would. So are we doing
I'm down.
November Thanksgiving pie off?
I'm-
Because we're
I'm
not
down.
going to be here the day. We're not going to be here Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you was a little too excited about that. We're doing a show on Thanksgiving now.
Oh, have fun. I'll watch it on the replay.
That probably means I should probably get a best of cut together.
No, I think we should do a show like Wednesday,
Oh, okay. That's even better for me. Let's work.
right?
A show like Wednesday. What happened on Wednesday?
We're gonna do a show on Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
No one on YouTube heard that, but it was a really cool effect.
It was mid.
All right, so DT,
Here's
what
the
did
replay.
DT
Thanksgiving Day.
I got 5 on it.
Five on it.
What is your go-to candies? Do you have? I don't know if you have like a really sweet.
I actually have an undercover sweet tooth.
Oh, undercover sweet tooth, undercover.
My go-to candy is Beats.
Really?
No. I
Wait a minute. Why do you eat headphones?
I see what you did there.
Candy Beats. It's actual vegetable.
Oh.
Never mind. It was a joke. Fell flat. I'm gonna change the dynamic of the tradition.
Not only did it fall flat.
You're black. Shut up.
I you know what? I don't think we have ever played this in the middle of an actual segment, but I think this is more than appropriate.
Yeah, DA, you suck.
You could have said yams.
No.
Yam it.
Yam.
Because candied yams.
How about I candy my foot up your
Yam.
Like, Mexicans
Shut
don't
up.
even
All
eat
right.
beets.
So, actually, that's how I learned how to eat beets. You noob.
With the Mexicans?
Yes.
Are you new?
Yes. I didn't even eat beets until I started talking to these people, and then they showed me their culture, and beets were a part of it.
I guess they do grow on a farm.
You know
All
what?
right, so
You guys can just beat it.
My favorite.
See? That's how you do a joke, D-Tang.
You are an ass because you never laughed at any of my jokes.
Why are you doing a... Oh.
Thank you.
He did a finger gesture for
Yeah, I
those
was
of you that are
like,
listening on the audio
What are you doing over there?
forum over there, and he was moving his fingers in a very provocative way. I don't know about you, but I am very. I'm gonna go to my shot right now because they are doing gang signs, is what I can.
No, this one's the
only,
shocker.
Imagine right now.
Two in the stink. Wait. No,
Okay.
two in the
All
pink,
right. Okay.
one
Okay.
in the
Okay.
stink.
Stop.
Oh.
All right. Ready? Okay.
Back to your question, Corey.
Yes.
My favorite candy is also. I really do love Rolos.
Mhm.
After Rolos, because Rolos my go-to number one.
Okay.
Over anything.
Try that pretzel thing, man.
I really do want to try that.
Yeah,
I wanna
it's
drink
bomb.
I mean, have you
the
seen his
sweetness
face?
with the
Well,
salty?
Yeah, when you started describing it, I was like, bring that in.
Okay.
He looks
that.
like he had an out of body experience while you were saying it.
No,
Because
eating it is,
Rolos on my jam.
and eating it is an out of body
Rolos have
experience.
jam in them.
Yeah, it's called caramel.
Damn.
Okay,
go ahead.
But after that, I will have to say Reese's
Mm-hmm.
peanut butter cups, and I want the big ones. The small ones are nice and everything. Like I like how they're switching everything up, but nothing beats like a king size one.
Yeah.
It just really does. And then Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
I love a Kit Kat, and I do not like to eat my Kit Kats broken.
Yeah.
You like to
see
eat?
it.
Yeah, you totally.
Yes.
Totally. And thank you for not putting up any more of those videos, or you just blocked them, or I may have you blocked.
No.
Oh.
I just haven't posted any.
Yet.
Well, I'll be posting more crappy cell phone videos on our Instagram page because AK-47 likes them. AK-47, don't worry about the fact that, we invested thousands of dollars in editing equipment.
It's really just about being down to earth and just, delivering with
It's
some chairs.
a chair in front of a microphone spinning with my finger moving it, and people were arcing loads over the back fence.
What you should have done, though, is...
I
actually,
got one more in the coffer.
I kind of want to... The whole chair video was amazing.
It was a whole series of chairs.
I know.
Or a whole series of videos.
but-
It was so
but-
stupid.
But
I'm making fun of the process, people. I am making fun of you.
I understand that, but after the show, I have a proposition for you.
Oh, well, hell. Show's over.
Do you have 6?
Please, we got to get out of here. I want this proposition. I want
do
this
you have
proposition
$60?
now. 60, that's it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another episode of Fat Guy Radio Show. Happy Halloween or happy Harvest Festival if you and your over-sanctified self is trunk-or-treating.
Amen.
Hallelujah. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Folks, drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona, 85080. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Look us up, subscribe, follow, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you what's it all about, simply reply. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
Was good.
Doug the D.A. Andrew,
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
and DJ Little D,
Yeah, buddy.
in absentia, I've been Corey Blaze. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you, D.A.